Hello everyone, welcome to CodeChef. Myself Jwala Charasia, and today we are going to solve the problem which came into Starters 228. The name of the problem is called Color Festival and the problem code is BOP2. The difficulty rating of the problem is Cakewalk and the prerequisite is a doc. Let's start with reading the problem statement over here. So guys, problem says it is the festival of colors and you decide to visit your N friends one by one. When you visit friend I, your face is painted with color C of I. Initially your color has no color your face has no color. If the color currently on your face is different from the color applied by the next friend, your face color changes. In particular, when your face has no color and a color is applied to it, your face will change color. Each time your face color changes, you feel a jolt. You are allowed to choose the order in which you visit your friends, but you must visit every one of them exactly once each. Find the minimum possible number of jolts. Input format: the first and contains an integer t, the number of test cases. For each test case, the first line contains an integer n, the number of friends. The second line contains an integer c1, c2 up till c of n, where c of I is the color painted by friend I. Output format: for each test case, output a single integer, the minimum possible number of jobs. Constraint: for t lies from 1 to 100, for n lies from 1 to 100, for c of I lies from 1 to n. So guys, now let's understand the sample test case in the question more precisely over here, because this question is very straightforward. It says that there is some color festivals and you decide to visit n friends one by one. Okay, and when you visit friend I, your face is painted with color C of I. So initially, let's say your face has no color, and if the color changes currently on your face is different from the color applied by the next friend, your face color changes. In a particular, when your face has no color and a color is applied to it, your face color change, right? So each time your face color change, you feel a jolt. So we have to find minimum possible number of jolts in these ways. Okay, let's take the first test case. Okay, in the first test case we have got 5, n equal to 5 and c equal to as 1 2 1 3 2. Okay, so one possible order of visiting friend would be 1 3 2 5 4. So the color applied in this order would be 1 1 2 2 3, right? So let the okay, so if we will see, so let the initial face color be none. So before visit once, after visit one, okay, it will be a jolt, right? Cool. And visit before visit one, after visit one, then it will be a no jolt. So the after then before visit one and after visit two, there will be again a jolt, and then again for the two, it will be a no jolt, and then again for the three, after visiting three, it will be a jolt. So in total, minimum possible jolt would be how many? 1, 2, and 3. So output for this test case would be simply 3. So guys, I think the test case is pretty much clear. Now let's move toward the simple solution. Since we feel a jolt each time the color changes, our objective is to make sure that the color doesn't change too often. The simplest way to do this: whenever a new color is applied on our face, then visit all other friends who also apply this color so that none of them will cause jolt. This way, the only time we will feel a jolt is the very first time each color is applied to us. Clearly, this is unavoidable since the first time a color is applied, it will surely be different from the previous applied color. Since we receive one jolt for each color, the answer is hence the number of distinct colors present in the array. There are many ways to check for this. For example, one simple way in quadratic time is as follows. For each index I from 1 to n, check if C of I equal to C of j for any index j lesser than I. If no such j exists, this is the first instance of this color, so add 1 to the answer. If such a j does exist, it's not the first instance, so we have already accounted for this color. Don't add 1 to the answer. There are other faster algorithms too, for example utilizing sorting, but they aren't needed with this low constraint, so this ad hoc will work. So guys, I think the solution is very clear. Now let's move to the simple C++ code for the question. Okay, so this is the simple C++ code. So if we will go up, you can see that I took the input for all the test cases, then I took the input for all of the array over here, and then for the I initialize answer equal to 0, then I for loop. In this I initialize boolean is new equal to true. I'm running a for loop and checking if C of I equal to C of j, and whether the condition meets, I will break and I will move forward, and at last I will simply print answer. And as you can see that guys, I have got my C++ code right. Now let's move towards my Python code. So guys, this is my similar Python code. I took the input for all the test cases as well as my array. I initialize answer equal to 0, then I ran a for loop and new equal to 1, and I'm running a for loop within it. And if C of I equal to C of j, I new equal to 0, and I will increment my answer, and the last I will simply print my answer. And as you can see that guys, I have got my Python code right. So guys, I think the solution, the code and the approach is pretty much clear. Now let's meet in the next video. Thank you so much guys for watching our videos.